Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to March 2021 reading. Your catalyst this month is a stubborn energy. There is something that you are unable to or unwilling to release, to let go, walking away. So there's a situation that's asking, that requires you, Taurus, to turn your back to it and walk away from it and walk towards greener pastures, better situations, better understanding of self. There's a sense of liberation with this card as well. So in its upright, there is a decision, and this woman has chosen to open the gate and just walk. Look at this beautiful horizon that she's going towards, and then we have a lot of this light and angelic beings around her. So there is a soul guided path that is opening up. Maybe some of you are just unable to see it at this point. So let's look at what the tarot has to say. What you need to know is the Fool energy. So this is a call to go back to the beginning again. Something that is needing to be started. A new opportunity has shown up, I believe, but there's this reluctance, there's this element of fear. There is a lack of acknowledgement from Taurus to, it's almost as if some of you can see this opportunity around you, this new beginning, this brand new way of even emotional beginning, feeling things, seeing the world from a different light, having a new worldview. It could be starting a new project, something very creative, something that's very passionate and driven. And there's that opportunity around you presenting itself, but there is that reluctance, fear, that Taurus is projecting outward, which, has no place right now. So the Fool energy is asking you to acknowledge the new beginning that is happening around you. And look at that, we have two energies that are walking. So there's movement here. Well, granted, he's walking off a cliff, so either he will get wings or he's going to crash land. We don't know, but he has to try. So, well, that's just the literal meaning of this card. But Fool is a beautiful energy, very childlike, very there's an innocence behind it, because this person doesn't know what's on the next step. And then there is that element of caution, with the dog. Getting the Fool's attention. So there is that perhaps an energy around you asking you to be cautious, or it's coming from a space within the mind. Or I'm not saying don't listen to it, it's a voice of caution, but don't let it override with fear. Rein it in a little bit. You can calculate the risks and see where it takes you. But don't let fear, doubt, anxiety be the dominant voices in your head. And it's also a good time to recognize why that fear is coming up, why that doubt is coming up. Does the doubt has any validation, a rationale behind it, or is it just from a place of being scared to start something new? So there's a difference in that. So here it is, walking away. It's needed to start something, to go somewhere else. Could be a physical relocation as well for some of you. But there, in its reverse, that's the challenge now. The ability to accept, acknowledge this new beginning, new opportunity, and just follow that path. All right, what you need to do. Another walking energy that is not manifesting itself is this Knight of Pentacles. Now, upright, he has something absolutely potent and beautiful, a very solid, it's almost like a very solid business plan, which when implemented will just launch off and make millions of money. Something, that kind of energy where it's just you're sitting on a gold mine, Taurus. And in reverse, there's that reluctance to now launch the project, because again, there's that either you don't feel ready to move ahead with it, there is some planning needed, there is some calculations needed. Taurus just doesn't act on things. There's a lot of calculation that goes behind. When Taurians as business people are very calculated, they're risk takers, but again, it's very calculated risk. They just don't do things for the sake of doing it. And yet here we are. There's that playfulness that is missing from this message here. And I think that's what you've been urged to do, to take a risk, to try something. Take things lightly. Don't be so serious about this project, this new beginning, because it's all good. Okay, so here we have that. What you need to release, loosen the purse a bit. 4 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Cups upright. It's a wonderful energy, and I think some of you have already started to warm up to the idea that whatever this business project is, whatever this, maybe there's a house somebody is buying here, will need some financial investment, some loosening of the purse strings, maybe getting you in a loan, and then there's that risk taking, and there's a lot of doubt and questioning that's coming up from Taurus. And here you will get to a place where you will be willing to part with some of your financial resources, because the 4 of Pentacles is still very secure in his finances. The 4 represents stability, security, grounding, foundation, all those things. With the 4 Pentacles, he doesn't have a whole lot of money, but whatever he has, he's stable. And upright, he is being very cautious of his financial resources, the income and the outflow. Reverse, there is that decision to now loosen the purse strings a little bit, to relax and sort of live in abundance, knowing that whatever investment, however little or big, that you make into any area of your life, there will be a 5-time return on that. And look here, we have a celebration, we have a moment of celebration. So what I'm getting from this is that the moment you decide to really acknowledge and step away from worries and anxieties and this mentality of lack, you are going to step into a place of liberation. The Fool indicates liberation, new beginnings. The 3 of Cups, again, there is that celebration, community coming together. This is literally just a party happening. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So the moment you release, just let go, even if it's not financial resources being invested or, sent out into the world to manifest your big idea with this Knight of Pentacles that it represents here. It just there's that it's going to open a channel of energy. That's how I can put it. It may just be an acknowledgement. It may just be Taurus coming to an understanding that, yes, I now need to move on from this situation and into something better. Yes, there is risk, and now I'm willing to, just that acknowledgement, that just that understanding will feel, it's almost like a portal will open and you'll start to feel abundance and recognize abundance around you. Things will just start to fall in place, as if it's all in divine timing, and you'll start meeting people that are willing to help you. You'll find yourself at the right place at the right moment, meeting the right person. So all the cards will start lining up, and that's where that sense of joy, celebration, also just a simple acknowledgement will feel very liberating, uplifting, that I don't have to hold on to these old emotions, old ways of doing things, because I can break free from them. So bottom of the deck, we have a reversal. Great. 9 of Swords in the reverse is saying letting go, releasing, burdens being lifting off of you, stress, anxiety, emotions, dark, dense energies that no longer need to be held on to. And at the bottom of that is we have, underneath that, you have the 4 of Swords, which is indicative of Taurus coming out of a space of meditation, recovery, just deep sleep, feeling, being very restorative and rejuvenating. So you're coming out of a cycle of restlessness into peace and understanding, and that's what is ushering in the new beginning. So you have put in the work, Taurus. Well done. Next we have the Energy Oracle decks is saying underneath the bottom of the deck is this financial constraints reversed. So there is that abundance opening up for you, Taurus. That's what I've said, that this Fool energy is to do something with a new job opportunity, a new lifestyle that you've adopted, or a new way of doing things, a new relationship, whatever it is. There's abundance coming through. This is an end to financial constraints. Now let's get your clarifications going. Why is the Fool here? Six of Pentacles reverse. So this is saying that in the past, perhaps some of you have felt not cared for. The investment you were putting in, it could be financial, could be emotional, into a relationship, into a project, into a work situation. Whatever you were putting in was not being reciprocated. There was an imbalance. And because it's Pentacles, again, it's to do with finances, resources, material wealth. And that's where the, that's where the Fool energy is coming in. Just give me a minute. I dropped a card, and it's a nice card, the World card. So this is the end in the major arcana. The World is the end, the Fool is the beginning. And here you go, there's a huge transformation that has already taken place. You're not in the midst of this because you're already at the Fool stage. You are at the beginning of a new cycle, a new lifestyle, a new project, new identity even. Some of you have revamped the way you live, the way you look. And here you are shining at top of the world because you're no longer holding on to the grievances of this past where things were off balance, things were not even, things were not equal. There you have it. That's the energy around you. There's a fresh, brand new beginning happening, and you actually came out of that cycle on top of it. You know, this is a woman dancing on top of the world. Beautiful, powerful energy. This cycle has now completed, and what's needed is walking away from that old, walking into the new. Seven of Cups reverse. You're no longer confused about your choices. And that's where this recovery phase brought clarity to the choices that you have in front of you, but there's no fog around it. You know exactly which cup you need to open and which path you want to take. Reversal is saying that fog has lifted, but you're still not yet quite there to move ahead with this brand new beginning. One more clarification. Oh, two cards. The Temperance and Ace of Wands. Bravo. I mean, okay, I get it why you're hesitating. So there's a lot of passion behind this project. It's a brand new beginning, passionate beginning. Ace of Wands. There's a lot of creativity in this project. You've put your heart and soul into it, and you're protecting it. There's an energy of protection that's coming through. Temperance, this is what you know. It's asking you to be patient, even though I feel one part of Taurus is like, I just want to get out there and publish my book or launch my music or pitch my big business idea. And yet there is the other side of Taurus is saying, no, wait, hold on, wait. Let's review this properly. Let's go through the plan again. You get me? So here you have the Temperance is saying it's also divine timing. And I believe Taurus, some of you out there are very highly attuned with when this right timing is and who to approach, who to talk to, where to go. So there is that. And if it's not that for you, I mean, this is what you've been urged to do, is review, is to think about, to meditate on it. You see her eyes are closed, and to allow her intuition to guide her when to sort of launch this project or when to launch into this new beginning. And there's that card of divine timing, Temperance. This, whatever is brewing is being tempered. You see the yin and the yang energy, the infinity symbol is being created in this process. It's divinely timed, divinely guided, and your creativity is heightened at this point. You're being asked to express it, to not hold it back, because this is that held back energy. to sort of work it a little bit and then allow this divine timing to present itself, and you'll know when the right timing is. Next we have the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Cups upright. So what clarifications do we have for this? Three of Cups again. There's a lot of celebration and joy coming up, Taurus. This is beautiful. I don't know what else to tell you. The celebration could be a personal achievement as well. It could be a team project that has done well. Let's get one more clarification for this Three of Cups here. What are we celebrating? What's the celebration all about? The Lovers and the Sun. Wow. This is a celebration to do with okay, it could be a wedding party, it could be two people coming together, declaring their love for each other. That's a very simple explanation. The Lovers is also acknowledging loving oneself, seeing who you truly are and loving that person. So there's that, and then the Sun has come in reverse. So this is what will come to light. Not yet. Again, the divine timing is not yet there, but Taurus will know exactly when the timing is, and you will be willing and able to step into your true power, because the Sun, there's a lot of abundance and new beginnings happening. You see the Fool here and the Sun and the World. Wow. With the Ace of Wands and Temperance, this is very, very positive. You're going to shine with whatever this new project is, because it looks very, very positive. All the best, Taurus. I wish you all the luck. And I'll see you next month in April. Take care. Bye.